Brent Berry to join with the Rockets on our push next year to obviously get deep in the playoffs and hopefully replicate some of his past success. Two-time NBA champion. We're really excited to have him as he adds a lot of basketball IQ, shooting. Just someone who is really flexible with all our players. He can play the 1, 2, or 3. He can play with all our guards. And no one wants to hear from me, so I'll turn it over to Brent.
Any questions?
Hey, Brent, you thought
Yes.
through and you had some other options.
Right.
Why the Rockets? Why do you feel like it'd be a good fit for you?
Well, just after talking to Coach Adelman and being in my situation where, I'm really just looking to play, and I think I have 2 more years that I'm going to be playing this game and trying to run around with these guys, and I felt like the opportunity in Houston to get out and play the style of basketball that I'm more accustomed to was exciting to me. And I think sometimes when you get later on in your career, you look at situations differently. You try to gain a little bit more perspective, and I just want to go out playing. And I think this is a great opportunity. It's something fresh and new and recharge my batteries, and I'm looking forward to it.
You mentioned style. Is there something about Rick's style that seemed to fit you or that you were attracted to?
Certainly, Coach Alleman and his past success, probably more prominently in Sacramento than any other place, the way he likes to move the ball and spread the floor, I think is a really exciting thing. And then you add to that the opportunity to play with Yao Ming and Tracy McGrady in the prime years of their career. Obviously, the Houston Rockets are not far off from competing for a championship. I know that the town of Houston's a little bit antsy because the injuries over the past couple of years has really been what's holding the team back. And if the team stays healthy this year, obviously this team will compete on a championship level, and that's something that's very exciting.
Knowing the Rockets as you do and championship teams as you do, is that all that you thought this team lacked was good health and good fortune? Or is there other things?
Well, you got to get lucky too. You got to get lucky, and there's got to be general managers who make smart decisions. And you got to have
Joey, now Brent putting the pressure on.
You got to have a little bit of luck too. But like I said, I don't think this team is far off. I think it's a matter of tinkering around, a core group of guys, which is what I didn't want to mention. San Antonio was what they've done over the past few years, and you have solid guys like Shane that play a great role for this team, and I think that's where the Rockets are. They're very, very close, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to contribute to something like that.
Do you feel like you could be the missing link to the puzzle?
Well, I think I'm a piece. I think I'm a piece to it. That's all. Is just get in here, get in the system, get to know the guys, and be a part of it. Sometimes you don't need guys to come in here and knock down walls. You just need guys to, maybe wax the floor a little bit. So hopefully I'll do that.
Daryl, how important is that Brent's attitude and leadership, win championships? Is that part of it to push you to that?
Well, Coach Adelman, I think it's really important. We felt like we have great veterans, but we don't have a lot of veterans who've won a couple titles like Brent, and bringing that into the locker room we think will go a long way to helping us gel as a group as we make a push.
Do you feel more complete now that you're the last Barry to finally play for the Rockets?
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that 2 members of my family will have finished their career here. So interesting.
Did your brother have any input on?
I was hoping somebody would say it would be 3 members, and I was going to say, oh yeah, John played here, but nobody helped me out.
Did you talk to John about playing here at all?
I did talk to John about it, and he's he played for Coach Alleman in Sacramento as well. So that was more of the questions I asked John about, was just playing for Coach and the system that he runs. We asked just more basketball questions, and then he told me he's a +1 handicap after that. So.
You have more hair than him.
Yeah. I was walking around last night. I was at Woodrow's last night watching the All-Star game, and a couple people came over and goes, "Man, John, it's good to have you back in town." So I'm gonna have to. I can grow mine out, and that might help me. But with John, it's not coming back. So
is this for you also a stepping stone job to broadcasting? It was for your dad, John?
I don't know. It seems like this is like the broadcasting teat of the NBA is to come to Houston. But like I said, I mean, I'm joking around and just trying to have some fun with you guys. But it was a very not a tough decision because you're choosing between playing for some great teams and having a great job and living a great life. But my decision is come here and play, and I have a couple more years left, and I want to throw everything I can into having 2 great years and making them here in Houston. And I think in doing that, there's going to be a lot of great things that surround that. And to try to help this team out and get back to a championship would be something very, very special in the last 2 years of my career.
How close did you come to coming here during the season, and what factor was Yao's injury during that process?
Well, that was part of my decision to come here was some of the things that I talked about a couple months ago with Coach Adelman and with Daryl. But yeah, Yao's injury was something that weighed on my mind. I wouldn't say it's the reason why I didn't come to Houston. There were other things going on with me that I was dealing with. But I do remember talking with Coach and talking with Daryl at that time, and the sentiments that they echoed this time around were the same, if not stronger. So it made me feel like they really had an opportunity for me to come here and play.
You're off on vacation out of the country. Talk about that a little bit.
I can't tell you any more details. Can't tell you where I'm going. I might get in trouble. But no, I'm good. Just my wife and I are celebrating our 10th anniversary, so we're heading out of the country for a little while. That's what I have to do to get away from my kids. I gotta leave the country. Otherwise, they can get a hold of me.
Daryl, could you give us your feedback on the young kids and how they're progressing?
Yeah. Well, we had the first game, obviously, on Monday. It was good to get the win. We keep our 20-1 summer league record going. Lot of work to do. I mean, I think that was the main thing from the coaching staff, defensively especially. It was good to see, obviously, Dante get out there. I think as a younger player, 20 years old, having a game where he gets some confidence, I think will help him over time. But I think the coaching staff, really are focused on where he needs to continue to get better. But he really boosted his confidence, and we'll see how he continues to build on that.
Anything else? Okay, we're going to do a quick photo opportunity here.
Thank you.
Thanks.